What's going on, guys? My name's Silver CS, and for those of you who don't know, wait. No one knows me. Don't kid yourself, Chris. Dickhead. Alright, anyways. So, before I get into this, first of all, this is loot from 1,000 Crystal Keys. If you can't read the little box title, the title, that one, the title that says what this video is. This is loot from 1,000 Crystal Keys. But before I get into this, I want to say I had a whole nother clip recorded when I had only opened about 400. I kind of explained what the Crystal Keys were, and the recording came out fine, except for the fact that in OBS, I forgot to turn on my microphone. So that is without any sound. So I'm going to basically restate what I said there, except there's not going to be too much going on screen. I apologize for that. But basically, for those of you who don't know, the crystal, so the crystal keys are what you get when you get this annoying little piece of crap and this annoying little piece of crap, and you click assemble, you'll get a crystal key. I'm not going to click assemble because this will be part of my final loot that I got from the 1,000 Crystal Keys, but basically all you have to do is click once, it'll assemble, it'll make a crystal key. So then once you get your crystal key, you're going to want to teleport to Taverley using the lodestone, which you'll appear over there, and you're going to want to come over to this house way up here. It's going to be this one right here, and you're going to want to open that crystal chest that's in there. It's right here. It's pretty simple. You basically use one key, you get one time to open the chest, and the loot from it can sometimes be really good. Each crystal key nowadays will cost you about 44k. In a lot of cases you are making profit, and except for only a couple. So there's is it 9? No. Wow, there's a lot. 13, more than I expected. 13 possibilities for what you can get from the crystal chests. I'll go over them really quickly for those of you who don't know, who may be new to the game. But basically every time you open a crystal chest, you're going to get a uncut dragonstone. That's 100% drop, no matter what possibility you get. Once you get the dragonstone, it'll roll randomly from one of these 13 possibilities. The rarest possibility is this one, of course. Getting the Dragonstone armor, I think, is like 1 in 6,800. It's a really, really low chance of getting it. But the other 12 possibilities, I found it's about even. It's kind of just random which one you're going to get. And what's awesome about this is that there's only, 3 or 4 out of the common 12 that'll actually lose you money. And in some cases, like with these runes, you make a lot of money, a lot of profit from each crystal key. So that's basically the rundown of what the crystal chest is. I found that it was easiest to bring 7 keys with me each time in order to conserve inventory space, because when you get drops like the runes, or there's one where it drops 3 diamonds or 3 uncut diamonds and 3 uncut rubies, it fills up your inventory very quick. So I found that it was easiest to bring about 7 with me. Only a few times would I run out of inventory space, and that was when I was really unlucky with drops taking up space. And I found that I could do about 1 inventory every minute, so about 420 an hour. This took me about 2.5 hours to do. It really wasn't that difficult, but it was expensive. I ended up buying 1,000 crystal keys. You figure I paid about 44k for each one, and the money really did add up. I actually have a little notepad here that I use to track how much I was spending, and this is all of, I did it in increments, and this is all of the calculations. You can kind of ignore that and just pay attention to this number right here. This is what I ended up paying for everything, all 1,000 crystal keys. And if I do a real quick calculation here, it was about 43.7k per key, which, all things considered, was really not that bad. So I won't bore you too much with the details. Again, I had another clip that I recorded, but the mic was cut out, so we're just gonna get right into this here. So this right here is the money that I made from it. We're just gonna withdraw this all right now. That's almost 3 mil. And this is the loot tab. You see I got the 1000 uncut dragonstones there from the 1000 keys. I stored the keys here, and just kind of took 7 of them at a time, did the runs. And I know there's another crystal chest in Prifddinas? Something like that. Prif, basically. That has, I don't want to say necessarily better drops, but different drops. You can get different rune items. I know, like, maybe crystal weaponry, corrupt ore, stuff like that. I personally don't have Prif unlocked. But nonetheless, let's get right into the loot here. So let's get right into it. So obviously we have that 2.28 mil. And these dragonstones are going to be a lot. Yeah, that's 11.7 mil in dragonstones right there. Add in the uncut rubies and sapphires, and the torstals and landodime scenes, papaya tree, palm tree, calquat tree seeds, or calquat tree seeds. What are these? Papaya trees, yeah. Bunch of tree seeds, the loop and tooth halves that I got, and that's what netted me all this money. Every time you get a tooth half or a loop half, you get 15k as well. Cosmic runes, body runes, mind runes, earth runes, air runes, water runes. That total is building up right there. That's nice to see. The fire runes, 1.5 mil worth of fire runes. That's awesome. 0.6 mil worth of gnats. That's a lot of rune bars right there. And then big ticket items. I think, did we break even yet? No, we're 2 mil off of breaking even. Let's add in the coal. Yep, that got us there. And the iron ore is pure profit. That is awesome to see. Alright, so the real reason, or one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video was that in the past, people, I know, like Fat Noob did a video where he opened 1,000 crystal chests, and at the time, crystal keys were expensive. They were like 70k or 90k, I don't even remember. I know they were a hell of a lot more than they were now. So I wanted to make this video to show that the crystal chest may actually be worth doing again. Like I said, this took me about 2.5 hours to do, and let's see how much I made. Right, shit. Let's clear that out. Alright, 49.543142 minus the investment. That's a 5.8 mil profit. 5.8 mil profit for doing something that is relatively AFK. It's not too click intensive. I mean, there's a bit of time like where you're just doing nothing but walking. I know with the new NXT client, I literally just clicked from the bank to over here and it brought me all the way over, and that was like 20 seconds where I could be doing something on my second monitor. So I mean, it's like, I don't want to say it's fully AFK, but it's basically AFK, and that's 5.8 mil profit. That took me, say, 2.5 hours. That's 2.3 mil an hour, and that's just amazing. So yes, at the end of the day, we made 5.8 mil profit, and I'm gonna go sell everything real quick, and we'll see if we actually net that much. Let me write down how much this is worth. 49.543. So we'll put that over here, and I will be right back once I've sold everything. Okay, so I'm back, and I just finished selling everything from the tab. As you can see, the tab doesn't even exist anymore. It's just my hodgepodge of shit left in the bank. And after selling everything, we ended up making 48.9 mil. The reason there was such a difference between this number and that was because I got impatient and ended up quick selling some stuff. I know the calquats I sold for like 50% of market price. I ended up decreasing everything by between like 5% and like 3%, so it wasn't a huge loss. I lost a lot in the calquats, like 200k there. But yeah, 48.9 mil. And we can just recalculate the profit that I made. I know it's probably going to be under 5 now. No, it's not. It's still 5.15, no, 5.17, I can't read, million. And that is massive. That means that the crystal chests and crystal keys are now actually worth doing. With that, I thank you all for watching. Your support means the world to me, and I will hopefully be posting a lot more RuneScape videos. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time now. This video is something I wanted to do for a long time now. I never really had the funds until I really just took about a solid week and just grinded out Slayer and a lot of Aberrant Spectres. So like I said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.